Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the inaugural episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Kenshi. Kenshi is, I have to say, probably one of my newest, most favorite game. It's incredibly brutal. It's devastatingly difficult, but the amount of gratification you get after, you know, successfully defending yourself for the first time or exploring or really getting out there is one of my I love it. I truly love it. So this episode is really just to kind of showcase the early game, and this series is really just going to be showing off a game that I think deserves a little more attention than it's gotten. From what I understand, it had a bit of a troubled development history, but I think we can have a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoy it. We are going to be playing as a lone wanderer, so with nothing but a few coins, a pair of pants, and a rusty sword, ready to venture out into the world. This is the way the game is intended to be played, but I think we're going to change things up just a little bit here. So, production speed, let's do 1.2, research speed 1.2, just so we can, just so we're not just staring at a lot of this stuff for a long time. We are also going to be getting a lot more nests. Let's do 2.5 times nests. That sounds about right. And then, you know what? 1.3. What the heck? What the hell? Come on. There it is. 1.3. 1.3. So there it is. Global damage multiplier 1. Chance of death. Perfect. So now we're going to be hopping right in. We're going to be creating our avatar, our old. Let's check out the name that they've got for us first, because we may just stick with that. So now we're just chugging through the loading. And here we are, Osafi. Looks like we're doing Osafi, ladies and gentlemen. And this looks like a bit too normal of a human being for me. So the idle stance, nice little slouch back, skin tone, super pale. Height, about that. Frame, super wide. Looks pretty horrifying, or should be super. Yeah, let's make him posture. There it is. Nice and creepy looking. Shoulder set. Nice and low. Neck position. There it is. We don't need. Oh, jeez. That's horrifying, and I love it. Leg length. Shoulders. Nice in the middle. Arm bulk. Huge arms. Huge hands. No chest. Oh, that's perhaps maybe too much. There it is. Posture, we can straighten up just a little bit. There it is. I'll leave the neck position as horrifying as it is. Huge feet. Face. It's random 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all right. Hair. Randomize. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Might be a bit too normal looking. Let's get the brightness all the way up. Saturation very much. Color, where's the red? We gotta represent Switzerland here. There it is. Properly brilliant. There it is. Look at that gorgeous human being. Wonderful. So it's Osafi. Let's party. And so here we are, kicking things off in the border zone. So here we are. And I have a few mods installed. I'll probably put like a link in the description, but one of the biggest ones is that it tells you what exactly zone it is. So, you know, so here we can tell we're in the border zone and that there's Squin right across the way. Okran's Gulf. Okran's Pride is somewhere I've had a lot of success in the past, and so I think that's probably where we're going to be going to first. But before we do that, Let's head on over this way. Make sure it's always up here. Make sure you're always sprinting, especially for the beginning. Let's see. Oh wow, our dude is not attractive. I mean, look at this. Look at this man. He's confused as to why he's existing, and honestly, part of me wants to say so am I. So here we are. Let's quickly check out the bar here, see if there's anything interesting. Our inventory, we have no food or anything, so I think we are going to quickly grab some food to make sure our hunger doesn't go too ridiculously low. And here we are. 2 things of food, 2 first aid kits, and I think now we're in pretty good shape to start things off. Now, if this is Hobbs, yeah, Hobbs is actually someone we can talk to later on and potentially get him as a companion. And so I think we're going to be leaving him here for the moment. And we are going to probably be heading to Squin right off the bat, sprinting all the way. I'm not going to come drink with you. Not yet. That will come later. Now we can boost up the speed here. We're going to want to make sure we hopefully survive this trek. Dangerous trek. Oh, that's Hobbs. I was like, I don't have nearly that much martial arts to kick things off. So we're just going to be loading in just a little bit here. But once we get to Squin, there's one big thing I'd really like to pick up, and that is a backpack. In this game, it doesn't tell you you can buy a backpack right away, because that's the whole kind of shtick of this game, is that you're completely by yourself, you have no goal. So as the game goes on, I'd like you guys to kind of give me some goals. Of course, we're going to be building our base and kind of be building... Oh! Get away from me. Get away from me. Please don't hurt me. Gotta get over here. Yeah, as we quickly load it in, I am barely staying ahead of these dust bandits, and actually, this could be really good for us, because hopefully the guards will attack them, and indeed they are. So now I'm going to be jumping in. This is one of the best kind of like things to do starting off, is to really, basically draw whatever bandits or anything that you can away from yourself, but also you can loot them like this and get some basic armor, weapons, things like that, and kind of make yourself a little bit of cash at the beginning here. A nice little... Here, you can also hit a range to make sure... There it is. As well as kind of help your... we're starting to get a little bit of experience for toughness and stuff like that, and we're going to be able to loot them really quickly. So here, it looks like just a basic armor shop. So we're going to be running over there. We are very encumbered, so that's why we're walking around so slowly, but we're going to be selling everything to make some sweet cash here. Don't forget to pause when you're in these little episodes here. You can also sell... We don't need the blunt weapon here. And we've already made a significant little amount of coin, but look at everything else we can get. It's a dust bandit, and so we are going to be taking advantage of his weakness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, you've got no defense. So, we start off weak as hell. We only have 2 toughness, 1 strength, 1 dexterity. And basically, we want everything to be at around 30 is when you start becoming serviceable. Here. I don't know how many more hits I really want to take here. We've wounded both his arms. But I think he's learned his lesson for the moment. So let's pick the rest of this up. Let's arrange it so it's a little more convenient. They're still fighting each other here, but I am, considering how bad I am in terms of, like, health right now, I'm probably just going to be murdering a bunch of them. Yeah, that's a dust bandit. We can definitely murder the hell out of them. And those are nomads. We don't, you know, they're pretty much harmless. Okay. Got a good little swipe in. Not really looking for more fights. Just going to be, once again, Kenshi, you can't really be super honorable at the beginning. Or the middle, or really at the end. So it's a lawless post-apocalyptic world we got here. And so I have no problem murdering people while they're on the ground. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, frankly. And this is how we're going to be surviving. Our athletics is level 5. So we're getting there. We're nowhere near helpful, but, like, hey, it's better than nothing. Let's trade. We're going to pause here. Well, just let it run kind of normally here. We're making more. We're already sitting at 2,000 gold. We'll be running back and forth here. Because, yes, it's not super fun at the beginning, but the more, kind of like in Survival Chaos, the better economic boost you can get at the beginning, the better off you'll be later on in the game. And frankly, it's pretty nice. So Dust Bandits, so you can see here that it's worth 318 to sell, and here it's worth 93. Really, Dust Bosses are the only ones truly worth looting, but since we're a little bit early here, this person has a bounty on their hair. You can check if someone has a bounty. So it looks like we've missed the bounty person. That's fine. Probably missed on a good amount of change there, but hey, la vie continue. Life goes on. Let's do business. Sell. Boom. Arrange. There we are. And we're already sitting at 3.7k. But that's exactly kind of like the beauty of letting the guards do most, if not all, of the work for you. Oh, those are slave mongers. Okay, good. So maybe if we can, I can sell one of them into slavery. Pick up. Actually, let's loot him and then we can pick that up. Ooh, the slave mongers are actually having some beef with the town guard. There is room for this item. We both know there is. Come on now. We'll arrange again. Alright. It's good enough. Now we can pick up one of them. Pick him up. Wonderful. Oof. Oh, that's a dust bandit. That's totally fine. Not feeling bad for him at all. Now we're just gonna casually walk off with our how shall I put this? Prisoner would probably be the way. Oof, just cut that dude's arm clean off. And then how's this battle going on over here? Who's it against? It looks like slave mongers versus dust bandits. Not super worried about any of them, really. So here we are. Just carrying our buddy around. But this is actually kind of a nice way to do it because our strength is already level 2. It's going to be going up a fair amount. Our athletics is 5. So hey, baby steps. Show me your goods. And now with this, I would actually probably rather get some, like, solid armor here. So Standard Grade Black Jacket, that's already pretty nice. It's got 100% coverage on every part of the body, which is good. Shoddy grade. I think we can start off with shoddy grade. I'm okay with starting off with a little less nice. It's still better than the heart protector. And let's see. And here, I'm clicking Alt to kind of give us, because those highlight the stores that are here. So that's a general store. So that's probably where we would want to be tomorrow. But there should be kind of like a barracks or something around here. Oh no, this is where we want to be. We absolutely want to get a backpack as fast as possible to increase our inventory space. That's also why I've left us having a little more room, a little more cash than normal. I'm not going to be lockpicking that. I do not want to piss these guys off. Sure, we'll go here. Hopefully, we'll be able to sell this guy into a wonderful life of indentured servitude. But, you know, it's a post-apocalyptic samurai wasteland. This is no joke. Is he dead? Oh yeah, he's completely dead. So he's not super helpful to us. So here we are. We just gotta wait a few more hours here. So while we're waiting, might as well just keep on running back and forth here. So we get a little bit more of the athletics going. And then one of the big things that I'm probably going to do next is once we get our backpack, then we're probably going to go mining and start heading towards Okran's Gulf, because that can make us a good amount of money, and money leads to companions, and or actually, it leads to buying land, and I'll explain that a little bit later on, but you know, that's more starting. Ooh, pardon me. That's more kind of like mid-ish game is when you start buying land, starting to do research, things like that. So show me what you've got. Thieves backpack, that's 5,000. Medium backpack, probably very nice. Garu backpack, not for Garus, not for me. Large backpack. Let's get the large backpack. Let's live a little here. And then this is how much our inventory has increased. We have all this space now. So now instead of having to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, we can really actually start enjoying our time out here in the godforsaken wasteland. So there's still bodies. There are no bodies around here, but there should be an iron outcropping. Let's prospect real quick, because that'll tell us. So everything is fertile. So iron is actually right around us. So let's give this a good little look here. There should be iron, because prospecting tells you basically where all the good stuff is. Is that a dust bandit? Oh yeah, no. But there it is. Here is an awesome thing. Here's a little iron outcropping. You can tell what it is because it changes into a pickaxe symbol. Bandicap 13 has been wiped out. No complaints on this end. Don't feel very sorry for them. Who's this guy? Is this another slave monger? Why would you let me click on you? Oh, it's because I already am clicked on him. Dope. Awesome. So now here you can also check on the output. So once again, things are slow to be starting off, because that's how this game is. This game is all about the grind. So So here we are. So we're still chugging along. We've got an extra level of laboring. And for those of you interested in kind of checking out what your guys can do, status right here. And then here's all of your stuff. So we already have level 3 melee combat, 7 for athletics, and then it also tells you how to get it. Like, so for instance, this is improved by doing lots of running, you know, at full speed without encumbrance from a heavy inventory. But hey, encumbrance also means you get more strength. Toughness, however, you get by literally getting punched out. Just getting the hell kicked out of you. And here's laboring. And see, it's actually it's clicking along at a pretty nice pretty nice rate. We've already got 4 laboring, so we're chugging along here. But no, we're doing well. We're doing pretty well here. Let's check on how many. So we have 3 things of raw iron. Wonderful. And then let's check out. Ooh, that's not quite what I was going for, but hey. So you can just tell it's just desolation over here. Like, truly desolation. But later on, once we start setting up camp in Okran's Gulf, it can get real nice. It can get real nice. So here we hit inventory. Let's get all of that raw iron in, and we'll keep on working. Of course, you know, the encumbrance is way up there, but as you can tell, it gives 32 experience for athletics and 22% experience for the strength. So once again, not bad. So we are really just kind of chugging along here in terms of raw iron. And once again, we're getting to kind of about the end of how long I want these episodes to be. I want them to be about 20 minutes long. And once again, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, we are still at the very beginning of these types of episodes, of these type of things, and I'm not too sure where I want to go with it yet, which is why I'm throwing it out to you guys. If you guys have any idea on what more you want to see, if you guys want me to come back a little bit later with this character, kind of show you guys what I did once I'm a little stronger, so it's a little less grindy at the beginning here, then do let me know, because once again, I do this for you guys. I don't really do this for myself. I'm not making money off of it. I'm really doing it just so, you know, we can have a little bit fun as kind of like the neutral army, this little community we're starting to build here. So please, just let me know what you guys want to see, whether you guys want to see more. If you guys don't mind the grinding, you guys don't mind just me talking, stuff like that, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to really collaborate with you guys and see what you guys want to get out of this experience. Like, our labor skills level 8, but now here's another big thing. Once we start working in the darkness, our laboring skill goes down like almost by 56%. The hell are these things? Oh, these are goats? Those don't look like goats. Those are crazy looking goats. So boom, now I think we've got enough raw iron, for the beginning at least. So now we can run back into the base here. Into this little town of, I think it's Squib? Squin, my mistake. But here, fun little thing to check out. Strength, skyrocketing. 25%, 26, 27, 28. And then athletics at the same time, going a little bit slower because we're encumbered, but still up there. So very good way to start things off. And here we are. Diplomatic's pacifier for the flotsam ninjas. So here, now we can sell all of these. We're not making a ton of gold, but hey, money is money, and money is money, and money is good. So here, now actually, Kang. Let's see what Kang has to say. looking for protection, fragile, flat skin. So these guys, as you can very clearly tell, bit of a different vibe than the humans. But maybe got any skills? You could crack your skull with ease. Flat skin. Does that answer? Yeah, I think that should do it. 6,000 cats. And we are way out of funds. But here, this is also a good way. So Kang, we can tell, has 23 strength, 16 dexterity, 23 toughness. So this dude is a great fighter. At least for the early game, he's very solid. God, I forgot how monstrous our dude looked. So here, ever need help smoothing things over with the Flotsam Ninjas, you know where to find me. So we can basically talk to, and then with, with a certain little fee, he will smooth things over for us. Because there's a lot of different factions here. If I can remember correctly, yes, right here. All these factions. And so, for instance, we are not friends with the Starving Bandits, not friends with the Dust Bandits, clearly, as we've seen. But there's the Shek Kingdom, the Holy Nation Outlaws, all these guys that, we can interact with. And these are only the ones that I believe we've met. So, once again, important to keep in mind that this is a dynamic world we live in. And the ultimate goal for the end of this series is really to get our own kingdom going. Sure, how much? 6,000 cats. So here we have to keep in mind of all these guys that they are all present here for later on in the game. We're going to be snagging, a solid amount of dried meat. That should do. And I think now we can start on our journey. Ooh, who's fighting who here? What was that? What just died? Safi. Alright. I think we'll start running back. We can start checking out Okran's Gulf a little bit. We can also actually check out Vane, because if I remember correctly, there's a lot of copper over here. And copper sells for about twice as much as the... Here, I'm going to quickly save. So here you can already tell. So this is Sergeant Neutral playthrough. You can tell I've been playing this for a little bit. Endgame lull, and then endgame need food. Those are all things, because I like to remind myself, especially when I'm doing kind of a new game, of what exactly I need to be doing. Because it could be problematic if you forget. So now, here we're moving at 8 miles per hour, and when you get later on, I move... Like, my guy's got about 70 athletics, my main guy. And if you guys want to see him, please let me know. And he moves at 23 miles per hour. Alright, so this could be dangerous. Wandering assassin, because they've got some dogs. They're all slave traders. So I got to be real careful about this. I'm going to jump into sneak. Because I would like to make it to the High Village. But I don't think I need a sneak. Here we are. Now let's bump this up real quick. Let's keep in mind... Ooh. Things are kicking off. So let's try and get in here a little bit. Hopefully ingratiate ourselves with the slave mongers a little bit, as well as, not be too worried about our health well-being here. We outnumber them a good amount, and look how crazy my dude looks. What the hell was that sound? Oof. It was a nice solid hit here. Another good hit. And his right arm has already been complete. His right and left arms are completely out of action. So, that means it's time to start looting here. So he's got Horse dropper, that's 133. It's pretty useless. Yeah, so unfortunately, hungry bandits aren't super helpful in terms of what they can get. But, you know, it's better than nothing. So I'm just going to be letting those slave mongers do what slave mongers do and, you know, be kind of terrifying. But here we are, just charging along here. Running straight over. We're now officially in vein. And see, this is the vein biome. The vein zone. So, that keeps us nice and safe. But one of the big dangers here, remember these are all early game areas. One of the big dangers here is that the fauna is very scary. As well as the fact that the hive doesn't really like talking to you too much. And you guys will see what exactly the hive is. So here they are. These very strange looking individuals here are the hive. So basically they're pretty much just kind of like a collective, kind of like a hive mind, kind of like just any colony-based thing here. And let's see if I can't talk to any of them. It doesn't seem like I can. Ooh, right one there. Human. Let us trade, human. I will trade. Economy leg. So this is basically skeleton limbs that they've manufactured. So if you lose a limb, you can come here and they'll set you up good. So here we are. And these things right here are copper. And so copper, very, very nice. Oh, but see these monster things. So here's the damage that we've gotten. And as you can tell, because my left leg got properly mulched here, I will be getting the beak thing. I will be looting it. Taking everything I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's something, and these are something. And now I will be returning to my little hive friend here, and we will trade and sell some good stuff. Because my goal is to kind of get around 10,000 gold before I start kind of looking for real estate, shall we say. And boom. Actually, before we do, see this little icon that comes up? If you hit right, the red basically means its unbandaged is going to be getting worse and worse. But the yellow means it is getting bandaged and should heal over time. So there we are. Now I'm going to go talk to our buddy here. And unfortunately, because our left leg is crippled, I'm going to be walking real slow, which means I have to be real careful. And then here, these are nice because they're 238 each. So now we just made a good amount of money. And now let's go mine ourselves some copper. Hopefully we don't get the ever-living hell kicked out of us again. Nameless, come on. We should be able to rename this. Squad. Neutral boys. There it is. Oh, for a minute there, I thought it was bleeding. I was just like, please don't do this. And see here, it's double the worth of an iron, of a thing of iron, basically. Oh, no. We have been knocked unconscious. And unfortunately, that might mean we might have to reload if we want to keep going with Osafi. But once again, if you don't, please let me know. Should we do a permadeath type thing? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I think this is an appropriate time to say, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out. Look at poor Osafi. Look at this poor guy. Will he be saved? Will he not? We'll find out in the next episode.